What's going on, guys? It's the Hunter Project here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be going over a bunch of leaks that we have gotten recently for Destiny 2, and more specifically what we could possibly expect to see between Season 15 and the Witch Queen's launch. As always with leaks, do take this with a grain of salt, but I personally think this does have some credibility as it has predicted a few things way before their official announcement correctly, such as the new Iron Banner weapons that we will be getting and a new Iron Banner armor set. This video was recorded before the 24th of August as well, which is when Season 15 is going to be revealed properly to the public, which is when I think this post will become either valid or invalid based on what they announce. Optimistically, I am leaning towards this being true, as it does sound pretty sweet with what we could potentially have in store for us, but as always guys, if you do enjoy the video, if you could just take a second to slap that like button, it would be extremely appreciated, and without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. So the link to this leaks page will be in the description if you guys want to look over all the leaks yourself, which will include leaks from Season 15 all the way to beyond Witch Queen, and including Witch Queen, what comes before Witch Queen and after Season 15, as well as a few leaks as to what the overall plans are for Year 5, which is pretty crazy. But for the purpose of this video though, we will just be looking over the middle period between Season 15 and before Witch Queen, as you can see on the screen. So kicking it off, we have a new dungeon, which is pretty awesome. I do love the dungeons from Destiny 2. Really fun little mini raids in a sense. It's like a really heavy mechanic strike, I guess you could call it. So it does say sometime this year we will be getting it. So that's before the end of 2021, which is pretty cool. So we only have 4 months to wait before we will have that in the game 100%. Well, at least according to this leak, we'll have it 100%. And it says that we will be getting Thorn themed armor set, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of giving me some Crota's End vibes with that black and green color set. I hope it's something similar, as the Crota's End set is one of my favorite raid sets from Destiny 1, especially the Warlock, as it did have a pretty cool collar on it. And then also the second part's pretty exciting as well. We'll be getting Destiny 1 weapons, and the 2 examples given are Ice Luna, which is a hand cannon, and Matador, which is a shotgun. 2 guns that were meta in Destiny 1 at some point or another. I think especially Ice Luna, that was one of my go-to hand cannons. I had extremely good roll. If I can find it on Destiny Item Manager, I'll throw it up on screen. I think it was it had Luck in the Chamber, Rangefinder, a range perk, as well as I think it had Sure Shot, not True Sight, but I will throw that up on screen anyways, as it was an extremely good roll on it. And then next, after that, we have Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack. So I'm sure many of you probably may have heard of this with the Halo collaboration, and the release date is set for the 21st of December this year, which seems likely. I guess that seems realistic. I feel like this would probably go hand in hand with the winter update or whatever that's going to be for this year, and it will be coming along with the new PvP mode, which is called Hardware, where we will be only being able to use weapons and no abilities, similar to how Halo 1 and 2 would work, where there was no equipment, abilities or anything like that. It was just weapons and grenades. But I guess in terms of Destiny, there won't be any grenades in this sense. But we'll also be getting 4 new PvP maps, which is pretty cool. 2 brand new ones and 2 from Destiny 1. And then Prison of Elders is no longer planned. When I was reading through this did surprise me a bit. I didn't know it was planned, but it seems that it's no longer planned, and it only content looks to be new dungeon, 2 secret missions, and the PvP content. And we will get on to what these 2 secret missions will revolve around. And then we will be getting a buyable pack between 15 and 16, which I'm assuming are the seasons, where Bungie want to sell the Halo CE Magnum in the pack, which is pretty awesome. And then it says Dungeon Unique Exotic, Unvaulting Destiny 1 content, Many, which is caps locked, which is pretty interesting, Exotic Quests, Weapons and Armors celebrating Bungie, so Halo Marathon tie-ins, which is where we get to what our secret missions are going to revolve around. So, new weapons from past Bungie games. We have the Halo Sniper as an exotic heavy, the Gravity Hammer from Halo as an exotic heavy, which I'm guessing is probably going to be a sword or a special type of sword. And then we have the Battle Rifle and the CE Magnum from Halo as well. Those are going to be legendaries. I'm guessing the Battle Rifle, Easy Pulse Rifle, and then the Magnum, of course, hand cannon. Possibly even a sidearm, but probably will be a hand cannon based on how much power it had in Halo CE. And then we have the Claymore from Myth, which I'm not sure what it is. I'll put a picture up on screen if I can find one, but it says they're not sure as to what the rarity is going to be. A GL, which I'm guessing is a grenade launcher from Paths and Darkness, which once again I don't know what it's from, and then the shotgun from Marathon as well. And then it does also note that Halo weapons will have a new recoil frame, increasing the hipfire and in-air accuracy, which is kind of expected, as of course in Halo it's not the same type of recoil that you get in other games, so that's expected to see. And then we have possible some weapon / gear from Oni as well, so all past Bungie games, which is pretty awesome. And then this one is definitely one of the ones that is quite the eye raiser. So right here we have Private Bubble in the Plains of the Nine, acting as a scavenger hunt for strange coins, and when you've got enough of them, you can go to Xur and buy Galahorn, which is definitely an interesting statement to make. I don't know if it's true. This is where it started to become like, for me at least, when this was mentioned, I was like, okay, maybe this post isn't as realistic as most would think, or at least a few would think, depends. I wouldn't know the general consensus of the community on this, but for me this was a bit of a, you know, eye raiser. I'm not sure if that would actually come to happen, but if it did, that's pretty awesome. I would love to see the Galahorn return, as it was a pretty cool weapon. Of course, I doubt it would be as broken as in year 1 of Destiny 1. I'm guessing it'll be similar to how they brought it back in Rise of Iron, but either way, just having the Galahorn in the game would be awesome. And then we also have, we'll ship with full cosmetic spread, so emblems, shaders, ghosts and so on, all that little flare stuff. And then we have confirmation on Halo stuff in the 30th pack pretty soon, as Season 15 development is beginning to kick off. This hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll happen on the 24th of August, maybe it'll happen very soon after, but nothing has been mentioned of the Halo pack yet. And then we have Season Pass armor is Oni themed, which is pretty cool. Halo themed armor for each class. We'll have the ODST armor for the Hunter, the Reach Spartan for the Titan, and then it does say that here Master Chief wasn't a choice because it's a bit too like it's too direct of a crossover. It does say here it would be far too on the nose for a crossover, so the Carter set is much more of a sci-fi mishmash, so I guess maybe Reach Spartan just means Carter set, which I will put up on screen as well, and that will be for the Titan. And then of course we have the Warlock as the Arbiter. That is a pretty interesting one. I'm not sure how they're gonna make the Arbiter set work on a Warlock, but I guess if it is true, I'm gonna be interested to know how that's gonna happen, or how it's gonna look at least. And then there's 2 secret missions that I was talking about earlier. They will be Halo themed according to this post, which I am all for. I hope if it's on a Halo ring, that's going to be absolutely ridiculous, but it probably won't be. If they do it actually, I guess they could have some portal that goes into another universe or something, and if it is on a Halo ring, that would be absolutely insane. And then it does also say that it will apparently, so this pack is going to cost $20 with the value of $75, which is pretty awesome, and there's going to be a 30% off sale in the Eververse, so Bungie's really putting out all the stops for this, if it is true once again. I will say that a lot throughout this video, as of course I don't want people to think this is 100% real. And then slight chance of one of the secret missions featuring a 3-player vehicle, as Bungie were toying around with this concept in R&D earlier in the year but ran into netcode issues. That would be extremely cool to see. I don't even think we have a 2-man vehicle, at least I don't think we do. If we do have a 2-man vehicle in all of Destiny at any point, definitely let me know down below. But I don't remember there being at least a 2-man vehicle, so 3-man vehicle for a trio fire team would be pretty awesome to see. And then finally we have the anti-cheat, so it does just say we're going to be getting Battle Eye. Clearly not soon enough. It does say April at the earliest, June. I mean, yeah, so April at the earliest, June at the latest, but we've yet to see Battle Eye. But it's not the best, but obviously it is something. It's better than what we have now. But it does say anti-cheat, not next season, but definitely this year. So that's good to know. By the end of 2021, hopefully we do have working anti-cheat that's properly running. But that does bring us to the end of the leaks that I wanted to cover between that period of time from Season 15 to the launch of Witch Queen. Definitely let me know down below, guys, as to what you think about this leak and how valid you think it is, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think about it. And with that said, that does bring us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons. It's extremely appreciated and helps out the channel a ton as we make our way to 10,000 subscribers. Stay tuned for a lot more Destiny 2 content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.